Hi, this is Murray from Digistore, and I'm going to show you Rewind, our archiving application for PC and Mac. Let's say you have your favorite family photos on your computer or on an external hard drive. Hard drives crash, and we wanted to build an application that allowed you to permanently archive your photos, videos, music, and documents onto Blu-ray disc, which lasts longer than a CD, DVD, and hard drive put together. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start an archive called My Favorite Photos. And I'll show you our user interface here is really simple to use. We built it so that you can access your documents, pictures, music, or movies all very easily. We'll go ahead and look at pictures. You can zoom in and select the albums that you know you want in your archive, or just a file or two. Additionally, you can drag in files or folders from other areas of your computer. Go ahead and click Next, and you'll see the Preview Files tab. This allows you to preview your archive before you burn in a list view. In case you really don't want that one particular picture or file, you can remove it. Click Next, and the Create Archive tab should be all set for you. It has your Blu-ray burner selected. It has the 50 gigabyte media that we inserted earlier. It has the archive speed, selected to the max archive speed, the disk name, and we also verify the data while writing to make sure that your archive is secure and on the disk. The next thing we're going to do is click Archive it. Alright, so our archive is complete. Disk 1 of 1 is complete. We burn the restore application onto the disk, so you don't need to install Rewind to restore your files. We also give you a friendly reminder to label the disk. And as you can see, it's now part of your archive list. Rewind will continue to monitor those files and folders, and to update your archive, you just run this archive again. And that's it. Let's say you added new files to your My Favorite Photos archive, and you want to go through and update your archive. You just select it from the list, click Next, and Rewind goes through and scans the total files in the archive, and then selects the new files to burn. You don't have to do anything at this point. You can literally just click Next and update the archive, but we'll go ahead and look and see what files it selected. As you can see, this file is already in the archive. However, there are new files in the Aquarium folder. Take a look. All these files selected green are going to be added to the archive. Click Next. You can look through the Preview tab again. Click Next, and Rewind is ready to burn the new files to the disk. It asks you to insert disk number 1, which you've labeled already, hopefully, and you just have to click Continue Archive, and that's it. So disk 1 of 1 is complete. This is the same Blu-ray disc that we used in the first archive. We're just continuing the archive on the very same Write Once disc. It reminds you again to label the disc in case you haven't. You click OK, and you're done. The archive is now updated. So now let's take a look at the Restore application that's burned onto the Rewind archive disk. You don't have to have Rewind installed to run this Restore application. It will run directly off the disk. So you just open up the disk from your desktop and launch the Restore application. Do you want to restore files from Rewind Archive? Click Yes. And we built the very similar user interface for Restore. We select just the files that we know you have in the archive. So you can go ahead and choose your pictures. Let's say you want your Aquarium album back. Go ahead and click Next. We give you the ability to preview your selection before you restore your files in List View. And again, remove some things if you don't want them to be restored. Go ahead and click Next. We allow you to restore to the desktop or to another location of your choice. Desktop is easiest, and we create a folder called My Favorite Photos restored on Tuesday, July 3rd, 2012, so your desktop doesn't get cluttered with items. Click Next. We show you what disks you need in case you have a multiple disk archive, and how many files will be restored from each disk. And that's all you need to do. Click Restore it. And then Restore completed successfully. We allow you to open the containing folder automatically by just clicking OK. This gives you the full path to everything that's in your archive. And here's all the files. And here you see they've been restored to the desktop. And that's it.